So I'm going to show you guys how to make the classic buttercream frosting that you use to ice your cakes. So first, I'm starting out with 2 sticks of vegetable shortening. That's the Crisco. And I have 2 because I'm making 2 batches. So usually it's 1, but this time it's 2. So you cream the vegetable shortening together. So after the shortening is all creamed together, you add your flavoring. I have here 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and also the flavoring has to be clear because otherwise your cake turns out with like a brownish flavoring because vanilla is usually brown. So if you use clear frosting, it helps with that. So I have 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavoring. I'm going to pour it in. Mix that together. Okay, after that you add your water. It's usually 8 teaspoons to make a stiff consistency of icing, but I'm doing 2 batches, so I have 16 teaspoons of water here. I'm going to pour that in also. Okay, after that you add your dry ingredients, which is basically your confectioner sugar, and I use meringue powder. It basically is a sweetener, so it makes your frosting very sweet and tasty, and it also can be used as an egg white substitute. So I have here 2 pounds of confectioner sugar. For 1 batch it requires 1 pound, but since I'm making 2, I have 2 pounds. So you pour that in very slowly, because if you pour it too quickly it will go all over the kitchen. So very slowly you pour the entire box in. And mix. Okay, so as you can see, the frosting is very, very stiff. So in order to move it from a stiff consistency to a medium consistency of frosting, you have to add 1 tablespoon of water. And with each tablespoon of water you add, it should go from stiff to medium to thin consistency. So because I'm making for 2 batches, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of water. Okay, finally, the last thing we're going to add is some meringue powder to make it really sweet and delicious. now I'm just going to scrape down the sides. Okay. And here is our icing. That's medium consistency icing.